Yes, General.
Great day. Yo, I am Hugh or Seer. And again, I'm not here to teach you, I'm here to love you. And love gonna teach you, alright? So as your daily yoga instructor, I'm gonna hold space for you on a regular basis to position yourself in these poses and get the benefits of the conscious breath and the love. So before we go any further, I first have to answer the question once and for all, what is yoga? All right, what is yoga? I've seen yoga being mistaken for something that it is not merely, and what I'm referring to is an exercise. Yes, you will get the benefits of the exercise. The word itself, exercise, X means outer, so you know it's that outer work. It's like lifting dumbbells and pushing outer weights to become stronger. And that is the way you become stronger from the outside in, which is beautiful, it's wonderful, it's great, very complimenting to yoga. But yoga is something completely different, all right? So you don't necessarily exercise, you more so exercise, and you get the benefits from within. So instead of building strength from outside in, you build strength from inside out. All right, your real power is within you. So yoga is a tool to go and get it. And on an even more basic and practical level, yoga is very simple. It's simply you taking on different forms found in nature and breathing. So for instance, you take on the form of a tree and you breathe. You take on the form of a cat and you breathe. The form of a pigeon, an eagle, a camel, and you breathe. All right, now when you get into these natural positions of beings found in nature, even children, child's pose is a pose. All right, so you get into these poses and you do the breathing, and that's where the magic happens, it's the breath. All right, conscious breathing is where it's at. Conscious breathing is cellular breathing. So you're breathing directly into your cells. So you're providing miracles for each of your cells in your yoga practice on a regular basis, all right? Practice yoga on a regular basis will put you in a position where it becomes impossible for you to have dis-ease in the body, all right? Not any persistent dis-ease, all right? If you get injured, you can use yoga to heal. For most injuries, anything internal. So if it happens within you, if it grows within you and builds within you, then you can unbuild it within you. You can crumble it from within and break it down, and then you can, let it go with the rest of the waste. Now, yoga is an ancient art form of systematically taking on different forms found in nature and breathe. Yoga is actually a system, and this system has a host of different poses and postures that acts as every part of your body, acts as every part of your being. Even in the resting poses, you are still working 98 to 100% of the muscles in your body. And that's just the resting poses. All right, so when we get into more active poses, you're gonna be addressing every part of your physical body. Now, the key to it and the beauty of it is that your physical body is just a metaphor for your other bodies, your mental body, your emotional body, etc. If you have an injury in your emotional body, you can definitely heal it through the physical body. So what I mean is there are mental and emotional equivalents to every physical part of your body. So for instance, the back of the body, the low back especially, deals with support. When a mental and emotional energy is taking place and it's questioning or not trusting the support that is always here for us, then our spirit or higher self reminds us that we're out of balance by causing us to feel or experience some sort of discomfort in the back of the body. Okay, another example, shoulders. A lot of people, when you have shoulder injuries, what you don't realize is that you are carrying burdens. And shoulders are meant to carry joy. All right, so joy is light. So, when you're carrying joy, you're fine. When you're carrying burdens that do not belong to you, you feel that discomfort in the shoulders. It's your higher self reminding you that you're gonna have to get into alignment to release this pain from yourself. So when you are practicing this system, physically aligning and realigning all of these parts of your body, physical, emotional body, you are bringing your entire being to what's called equanimity. All right, equanimity simply means balance from all sides, from all perspectives. Bringing yourself into equanimity allows your body to hit homeostasis. Homeostasis is where I am. There is no thing that ails me and the body has found its way back to its 0 point. It's found its way back to balance. All right, and the way you get yourself back into balance is a consistent yoga practice. All right, so yoga is super. It can be slept on, but don't sleep. Stay woke. All right. Now, again, the beauty of yoga is not just the poses; it's the conscious breath, the conscious breathing. So the breath is the key to the practice. It never matters how deep you do or do not go in and out of the poses. It just matters that you stay connected with that breath. Now, when you practice with me, or if you already practice with me, you already know, I'm going to continually remind you to stay connected with the breath, because the breath is the key. It does not matter how deep you do or do not go in and out of the yoga poses. It just matters that you stay connected with the breath. Accepting yourself with each breath is the key. Yoga is a perfect practice of improving, expanding, and enhancing one's health in every way. So yoga improves you from the center out in every direction. All right, it's unlimited, its ability to heal, build, and implement greatness within the practitioner. All right, all you gotta do is show up for yourself. Practice. Yoga is also a wordless therapy. All right, if you are alive on planet Earth in 2021, then you have experienced trauma. The way that human beings work, if we experience trauma, we must address that trauma and heal that trauma. Otherwise, we're gonna repeat that trauma. It's cyclical. So when we find ourselves in these loops, these cycles, these patterns of unhealthiness, these patterns of self-sabotage, these patterns of that which you do not prefer, the way you get out of them is you get present. You get present. Yoga will bring you to the present moment. Again, yoga, you're gonna be conscious of the breath. You're gonna keep up with that breath. And one thing about the breath is that the breath is always present. It's always here now. It's impossible to breathe tomorrow, today. It's impossible to breathe any other time than now. So if ever you find yourself lost in your mind, you're gonna come back to the breath. The breath is gonna be present. If you tune into the breath, you're gonna be tuning in to the moment. With yoga, it's a conscious and deliberate practice of us tuning into the breath and tuning into the present moment. When you practice yoga, especially for the beginners, it may feel like you were under hypnosis after your practice ends. But I just want to remind you and inform you that the hypnosis is taking place when you are not on the mat. It's been happening all of our lives, all right? And the way we get present to what reality is getting into the moment where reality exists, all right? We have been in our heads for a while. Our heads and our minds and our thoughts are creating illusions that are spinning us, all right? Like my man Chuck D said, your mind playing tricks on you. It's been playing tricks on you. And this is how you stop the games, because tricks are for kids. Yoga is a wordless therapy for those of us recovering from traumas that affect our psychological health. Yoga has been proven to clear out intangible blockages in the mind, the heart, the spirit, and allow us to find ourselves once again in the moment. There is our power. So yoga is our tool. Okay, so yoga is not one of those things where, oh, you dress up yogic and you fly on a magic carpet all your life and you wear ponytails. No, yoga is a tool, okay? You're not taking a hammer and worshiping your hammer and trying to become your hammer. You just take a hammer in nails when it's time to hammer in nails. You don't take a screwdriver and worship your screwdriver. You take the screwdriver and screw in screws when it's time to screw them in. Everything is tools, all right? So don't get too caught up in the commercialism. All right, yoga is a tool for you. It's an ancient tool. It's a free tool. All right, you can access it. All right, you take yoga, you align your mind, your body, your spirit, and then you put yoga away. All right, yoga is a practice of becoming one. Yoga is a practice of becoming yourself. All right, once you have become yourself, that tool can be, used appropriately elsewhere. Yoga is a tool of reuniting you with you. So thank you guys for listening. I appreciate it. I have links all around. Click the links and I want you to join my daily yoga. I have at least one yoga session every day. We have evening classes, early classes. They are all initially live but they're all recorded. All right, so tune in, stay connected with that breath. Click my links and click below and hit some more of my links and keep learning about yourself, keep learning about yoga, keep learning about IQ, and let's keep it grooving. That roof out of here, no limits, baby. One.